Hello traders, you're welcome back to the Forex Geek channel. In this video, we are diving into the world of EURUSD scalping. All right, I want to share with you a strategy that involves scalping the EURUSD currency pair. Okay, I'm just going to be walking you through a strategy that is designed to help you make fast, efficient trades in one of the most traded forex pairs. Okay, if you're looking for a proven method to take advantage of quick price movements and maximize your trading opportunities, then you are in the right place. Let's just quickly get started with the EURUSD scalping strategy. But first of all, you need to understand the concept of scalping, right? Scalping is a trading technique that focuses on making small, rapid trades throughout the day. All right. The goal is to capitalize on tiny price movements by entering and exiting trades within minutes. Now, while scalping can be intense, yes, because of course, scalping can actually be intense. It is incredibly rewarding for traders who thrive on quick decisions and market momentum. The key to successful scalping is being able to spot the right opportunities and execute trades with speed and precision. And that is exactly what we are going to focus on in this video using EURUSD. Now, the first step in any scalping strategy is selecting the right time frames. And for EURUSD scalping, the best time frames are typically the 1 minute chart, the 5-minute chart, and the 15-minute chart. Now, as for the 1 minute chart, this is where most of the action happens for scalpers. The 1 minute chart allows you to see price movements in real time and make quick decisions. All right. While the 5-minute chart is a slightly slower time frame that still allows you to capture fast movements while providing a bit more clarity on trend direction. Then the 15-minute chart is useful for spotting broader market trends while still offering quick trade setups. All right, so now using a combination of these time frames can give you a clearer picture of the market and help you make more informed decisions when entering and exiting trades. Okay, to successfully scalp the EURUSD, we need to rely on a few key indicators that help identify market momentum and potential entry points. Okay, here are the most important indicators that we're going to be using for this strategy. As you would expect, of course, we have to use the moving averages. Yeah, this is actually one of the most commonly used indicators, worldwide, right? We're going to be using the ribbon, but we're going to specifically use the exponential moving averages. So you can actually add these moving averages individually. Okay, you can add them individually, but I just decided to use the ribbon so that I can just put them at once. Okay, so basically we're going to be using the 9 EMA and the 21 EMA. These two EMAs are perfect for scalping. The 9 period and 21 period EMAs, they are perfect for scalping. They help you identify the short-term trend and potential reversal points. Okay, I'm just going to be adding them to the chart right away. All right. Okay, so these are the 9 and the 21 EMAs. When the price crosses above the EMAs, it's a sign of an uptrend. You can see what happened here, right? And when it crosses below, it is a sign of a downtrend. Okay, now the next indicator that we are going to be looking at is the RSI, the Relative Strength Index. All right, now the RSI helps determine whether EURUSD is overbought or oversold. All right, an RSI above 70 suggests that the market is overbought, while below 30 suggests that it is oversold. So the key, this is actually key, for spotting potential reversals. Okay, basically, when you notice that there is a bearish crossover, when the 9 EMA crosses below the 21 EMA, and you have the RSI from the overbought territory coming down, it is a sign that a bearish move is likely about to happen. So in such a scenario, you can consider entering a sell once you get your confirmation and set your stop loss above the previous swing high. And then for your take profit, you can actually use, key support zones, right? Key support zones for your take profit. Okay, just ensure that you have good risk to reward ratio. For example, in this case, we're having a risk to reward ratio of about 1:2. And then do not neglect volume. Okay, do not neglect volume. Volume is actually an important factor. It's crucial in scalping as it helps confirm price movements. Okay, when price increases with volume, it shows strong momentum, making it more likely that the trend will continue. So by using these indicators together, you can filter out false signals and increase the probability of success in your trades. Now that we've covered the key indicators, let's just quickly go over how to actually enter and exit your trades. Okay, for your entry rules, you need to wait for price to reach a key level. All right, if price gets to a resistance level, for example, and then you notice a bearish EMA crossover, wow, that is actually a good opportunity to sell. But mind you, you must get a confirmation. Once price hits a key level, confirm the setup with the RSI, just like this example I showed you right here. If the RSI is in the overbought territory and coming downwards, all right, it shows that there is room to sell. It indicates that there is room for price to move further in the direction of a sell. This is for a sell example, right? The buy is just the reverse. Okay, if you have a bullish crossover RSI coming up from oversold, and then you have price getting rejected around the support, that is an opportunity to buy. Okay, and then you can check volume in volume, any volume indicator of your choice to confirm that there is an increase in volume. All right, now for your exit, it is important that you set a small target, because scalping is about quick trade. So you set a realistic target within a small range. Okay, for example, remember this is the 15-minute chart, right? This is the 15-minute time frame. So you have to just be realistic when you are setting your targets. Your take profit target for a sell should not go beyond the key support. So just ensure that your take profit falls within a key support, or above it. And then your stop loss should be above your previous swing high, of course. And then a good risk to reward ratio is 1:2. You can see you don't have to start aiming for 1:3 or 1:4 or 1:5. Of course, price might get there, but because you were scalping, you just want to focus on the small price movements. Okay, and then it's important, please do not forget that you must use a stop loss, and then you exit at the first sign of a reversal. There could be a scenario whereby price might initially go in your direction, and then signs of a reversal might begin to form. If you notice perhaps a consolidation pattern with a possible sign of a continuation to the upside, you can just exit your sell, even if it has not gotten to your take profit. It's better to carry some profits back home than to end up giving it is better to carry some profits back home than to end up giving all your profits to the market, right? So make sure that you will watch out for possible signs of reversal, so you just exit your trade immediately. And then effective risk management is crucial when scalping. Some tips to protect your capital include risking not more than 1 to 2% per trade, and then using tight stop loss is very important, and you have to avoid over trading as well. By following these risk management tips, you keep your capital safe and avoid significant losses while scalping. And that is a breakdown of the EURUSD scalping strategy. By using the right time frames, indicators, and entry and exit rules, you can start making quick, high probability trades that capture market momentum. If you found this strategy helpful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more Forex trading tips and strategies. Have any questions or want to see more content on EURUSD scalping? Drop a comment below and I'll be sure to get back to you. Happy trading, and I'll see you in the next video.